Welcome back to the program. 11 minutes after the hour of 8 a.m. Time just flying by this morning. Let's see. The lovely Shirley is with me.
Hi.
Good morning, dear. How are you?
Good, good.
And
Today's Friday.
Daniela is with us too. The,
Oh,
the
yes.
mini Daniela is here. You brought Judy with you. Good
Yes.
morning.
Good morning.
How are things over at Brightpath this morning?
Great, great.
Good? Everybody's
Good.
okay?
Yeah.
Have you guys been to the office yet or no?
No.
No, no,
Oh.
no. So
Me first. I love it. I love it. So listen, one of the things that we often talk about, when you move to anywhere new is, what are the best neighborhoods? Where should you live? And I think that question often comes up when people are thinking about coming here to the Friendly Island as well.
correct.
What are the best neighborhoods? I have an opinion. But I'm also very spoiled because of I like certain things. But anyway, what are the best neighborhood? What's the best neighborhood for you, Judy?
Well, I live in Oyster Pond,
Uh-huh.
and it's just because when I was coming here on vacations, that's where we were.
hmm
So when I moved here from New York, I went where I was comfortable.
I think that's a very true thing.
Yep.
Yeah.
I think
You get
people
familiar with different areas.
and so you're an Oyster Pond girl.
Yeah. Yeah.
Where in Oyster Pond are you? Dutch side or French side?
I'm on the Dutch side, but I'm right on the border. So
Well, yeah, I guess but the minute you're in Oyster Pond, by
I like-
design.
I like being up and looking out.
hmm
So that was one of the
So
things I
so
like.
so Oyster Pond is your choice.
Yeah, it's quiet. I like quiet. If I want to go out and hang and all that, I come over here, and then I can always go back to the quietness.
And I think you can see the sunset there too.
Yep.
So
Yep.
it's
No,
like
or,
right
no,
there.
Oyster
Pretty
Pond
sun-
side you see the sunrise.
Yes.
That's all the sunrise.
Yes.
Yeah,
The sunrise.
that's on the
Yeah.
sunrise is
Right.
always where does the sunrise in your neighborhood?
Well, I live in Col Bay.
Yeah, where does the sunrise in your neighborhood?
I get the sunrise through the bedroom windows, and I get the sunset through
sun-
my living room.
Yes.
The sun always rises in the east and always
Oh,
it always sets in the west. It has nothing to do with your neighborhood. I did candid phone a
We
long
need
time
some
ago.
weather.
I had people call, and I would call people at random and ask them where's the sunrise or the sunset in their neighborhood, and you'd be surprised. It rises in the bedroom window.
it does.
It rises in the east, it sets in the west, no matter where you are.
That's true.
That's the way it works. So depending if you like the sunrise, then
Yes.
maybe you want to be on the east side to see the sunrise.
Yes.
We can still see it over here. It just takes longer, but it's getting over the top of the hill. Oh.
Of course. And I think that you're coming from New York, from a
Yep.
big city.
Yep.
I guess this is the best place for you. Like this is paradise. Or
Yeah, it's quiet paradise over there.
It's very quiet.
Yeah, it
when you
is
get-
very quiet.
Very, very quiet. What about you, Shirley?
Well, I live in Col Bay.
Yeah.
It's nearby here.
Yeah.
It's a tranquil area. It's nice.
Mhm.
And well, what I really like about it is that I'm nearby different places. Like Simpson Bay, I can go to Phillipsburg.
You're close.
Yes,
Convenient.
I'm close. I'm close. It's convenient. My son goes to like 10 minutes away from school.
So
So it's very
that
nice.
convenience is important,
It is.
especially when you have little ones.
Yes, it is.
I know nothing about. I have no little ones that I know of. Stay out of the state of Rhode Island is what I tell people. So for me, I am a Simpson Bay boy. I love Simpson Bay. It is, you go to not so much over here, but more Simpson Bay Village when you go over the side of over the Simpson Bay Bridge. I love that little neighborhood. I lived here in the Simpson Bay Yacht Club for probably 8 or 9 years, and then I moved over to Simpson Bay Village, and
Okay.
I just love this part of the island because I love the beach.
Yeah.
I love to put my
Mhm.
feet in the sand.
Yes.
I love to watch the marine traffic and the boats coming in and out and stuff. Simpson Bay Beach is the longest beach on the Dutch side,
That's true.
and it's not very, it's very residential. It's not very commercial. There aren't a lot of hotels and things, and so I love that. but I also love the fact that I could have the quiet of the beach and the sound of the waves. But if I want to walk over to the dinghy dock, I can literally walk from the house to the dinghy dock or the dinghy dairy bar and have a bite to eat.
Yep.
Or
And
walk.
that's convenience, is
Yeah.
everybody. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, so that's my choice. But maybe somebody's looking for more of like
Entertainment.
remember, or like a residential neighborhood.
Yeah.
Where would you send people? What are some other choices, other neighborhoods?
I think Indigo's really nice, and
Yeah.
they're building up a lot of really nice luxury homes there
Mhm.
and properties.
Almond Grove too.
Yes,
Yeah.
Almond Grove.
It's a gated community,
Yeah, very much so.
and
I know people that love Almond Grove. Almond Grove.
Yes, it's very nice over there.
And then Pelican is a big, huge residential neighborhood for
Nice
sure.
homes.
Yeah,
Mhm.
and you have a mix up there of there's stuff to do. You have there's a casino, there's the hotels, there's some restaurants, there's a little market. But then again, you could find yourself off in the middle of like a street with kids riding their bicycles.
Yes.
Yeah,
So-
that too.
Definitely.
We get clients that well that they like that type of I would say environment, tranquil environment, and they choose small almost mostly Copecoy too.
Yes.
Let's
That's
talk about
awesome.
Kubakoy.
Copecoy, it's nice.
Yeah.
If I have the option, I would live in Copecoy.
I like that area too. Everything's
Mm.
within walking. Most
Yeah.
of the stuff, Jordan Village has
Yeah,
everything.
there's
over
everything
in
right
that
there.
area. Yeah.
And the thing about Lake Jordan Village, if you want like its own little like
It is.
microcosm, there's a Carrefour there. There's all kinds of great little restaurants.
Yep.
Everything's in walking distance. You go to the beach in Kupakoy. You
The
can
university as well.
Yeah.
there.
and there's all kinds of nightlife and activity right there in the Jordan Village area.
I
of
find
Kupakoy.
that when people are thinking about moving down here, some of them won't purchase a car.
Mhm.
So they're always looking for areas that they can walk to everything.
For sure. What about what are some so we talked about Indigo, we talked about Coal Bay, we talked about Kupakoy, we talked about Simpson Bay. What about Bel Air?
I like Bel Air just because it's in the middle of everything.
Mhm.
You're kind of in the middle of the French side and the Simpson Bay area.
Well,
can get
Bel Air is like right smack in the middle. It's,
Yes.
Phillipsburg
it-
and
Phillipsburg
Yeah.
and here, and
Yep.
if you want to head out to the French side, it's a bit of a drive, but it's not
Yeah.
It's not
my parents always had a home in Bel Air, and so I spent a lot of time there growing up, and we would leave in the morning and go out to Orient and drive out and come back.
Yeah.
okay.
Back in,
the views are beautiful with the cruise ships and stuff over
And
there,
it's also
too.
convenient because the hospital is
Yes.
like
It's right
3
there.
minutes is right there.
if that's important,
and
right?
that's very
Yeah.
important. Yeah.
Absolutely. If that's on your important list.
There are also schools and yeah.
Yeah.
What if I want to be? People always think that when I move to the Caribbean, I want to be high on the hill with a big view, and I want to see
Mhm.
the ocean, or I want to be on the beach and see the ocean. What if somebody wants to be out kind of in the middle of nowhere, and they want to have a different view? They want to have see the green of the jungle and the bush.
I think like is it Mary Francie? Yeah.
Yeah.
Is a nice area, and
Uh-huh.
you've got the hills,
Uh-huh.
and you still have the views, but you have a little neighborhoods.
Mhm.
It's more of a neighborhood atmosphere.
Yeah, for sure. And those are some of my favorite, though, hands down. And no one will convince me or change my mind otherwise. Simpson Bay, old Simpson Bay Village.
Simpson Bay is your area.
Yes.
Yes.
And so you want to be my
And it's
neighbor?
where Island 92 is located.
Yeah.
Well,
So-
actually, technically, where we are right here, while everybody says Simpson Bay, this
It's
is technically Coal Bay. When you're on this
true.
side of the bridge, it's Coal Bay. When you go over
The
the bridge, then it's
Yes.
Simpson Bay. But everybody calls about to here
Yes.
Mhm. Simpson Bay.
Simpson Bay,
I
and there you go.
corrected all the time about
And,
that.
Yeah, for sure. Like the Simpson Bay Yacht Club is really not Simpson Bay; it's
Yes.
Coal Bay.
It's called Bay.
Yeah. But go live and learn. And what are some of if people were considering a neighborhood, what would you what are some of the tips that what are the things that you would advise them to? What are the tricks? What are the things that you would tell them as they're saying, I'm coming down for a week on vacation and I want to learn. Right? What would you do? How do you get people sorted?
I actually take them on tours. I take them in the car
Uh-huh.
because a lot of people, when they come down here, stay in this area.
Hmm.
They might venture to a beach on the French side or something like that. But I've taken people in the car and just drove them around the different areas.
No, I think that really helps is to get out and see.
Yeah.
Yeah, yeah. And I think as we talked last week, sometimes you have to play tourist.
Yes.
Yeah, I
and
did. I
go-
played tourist last
The
Sunday.
first time I played tourist here, I got lost. I went to all like Guanabay.
Really?
Yeah.
So I
I-
find it really hard to get lost here.
I don't know, but I think I drove by I think it was nearby yeah, Guanabay, and then I went down to I don't know, it's some I turned and I went to French Quarter,
Yeah,
went down to Orient Bay. I got lost.
you got lost.
I mean, it's small, but
I am.
I don't know. I went to
I,
some neighborhoods that I didn't know.
I like to drive around here.
I do too.
It's fun.
But I really loved it.
Yeah, it's fun. So if folks are considering moving or thinking about coming to spend extended periods of time here, you can touch base with our friends at Brightpath.
Yes.
Our friends at Brightpath.
Corporate, commercial, tax advisory, and immigration services,
Very
and
good.
real estate.
Yeah, of course. And then while you get all of your paperwork sorted and organized,
Yes.
and then Judy will take you around from the Bright Future side too.
Yep,
So
exactly. Judy will take you to the right path, and then she will advise you and give you the best
I
property
am.
or for rent
So
or purchase.
and so you like me. It's funny. When I first started to think about that I was going to move here full time, there were one of two places that I was going to consider. I was either going to consider over in Bel Air because that's what I knew,
Yep.
or over here Simpson Bay because that's what I also knew. And where I found myself spending a lot of time was over here. I'm like, so why live over there if I'm always coming over here?
Yep.
Because once you're here for a while, going over the hill is a big deal. Those of us on this side of the hill don't ever go to that side of the hill, unless we're forced to.
I hear this all the time.
It's very true.
Yeah.
It's very very true. And it is it's one of those things, right, where you just don't you just don't go, right. If I go to town, I rarely go to town anymore. I stay over here. I don't know why. It just is creature of habit, and you'll hear that from everybody. Oh, I don't go over the hill anymore.
Yeah, I just go to town if I need to do something with the government,
Yeah.
like some paperwork. But the rest, I don't. Like, I go shopping, friend side.
Oh, do you?
I'm trying to think.
Yeah.
When is the last time
You went over the hill.
I was over the hill yesterday because I had to go to Learning Unlimited for an Interact meeting at the school with Rotary, and
Oh.
meeting with the kids. But I needed to go to Koiman, which is
Okay.
over the hill, but just over the hill. Just same with LU, just over the hill. But I'm much happier on this side of the hill. See, and once you move here, you'll know exactly what we mean.
Ex-
What we mean, of course. So, what is the best way for folks to reach out to you at Brightpath?
Okay, so you can visit our website, brightpathcaribbean.com, and also you can follow us on Instagram, Brightpath Caribbean, and and then we can refer you if you need any assistance with purchasing, or if you want to rent a property, then of course we can refer you to Judy, and she will be ready to assist you.
I love it.
You can also send an email to j.roberts@brightfuturerealty.com.
Yep.
And yeah,
Easy peasy.
easy peasy.
Easy peasy. Has anybody heard from Daniela? How is she doing?
She is great.
And
I-
she got to her mom?
Yes, yes,
Good.
yes.
Good, good, good. We're glad to hear.
I talked to her yesterday.
Much
Last
needed
night.
vacation. I'm
Good
sure
for
she's
her.
enjoying herself.
Good for her. Well, Daniela is with us. The little mini Daniela, is still here in the studio. Daniela, did we do okay? You know, did we do okay? She's not frowning. So,
No.
of course, the ladies of Brightpath.
Corporate commercial tax advisor and immigration
See,
services.
I'm Daniela. You see what I'm doing? I'm giving her a hard time, and I keep catching her.
You know
We're
what?
go-
The
we're
thing
go-
is
we're
that
go-
you didn't do it in the beginning, so
Well, that I'm trying to catch up. I'm
okay.
trying to. I'm
I'm
tricking
here.
you.
I'm here. I'm here.
Ah, Shirley, I'm just teasing you. Shirley. We love you. Of course, Shirley and Judy from Brightpath
Corporate commercial tax advisor and immigration services
And
and
real
real estate.
and real estate too.
And real estate too.
Ladies,
so
thank you,
much for
thank
having
you,
us.
thank you for
you.
thank you for coming in. Always a pleasure. Hey, where's Miss Vivian this morning?
She's probably listening.
Yes.
She didn't. She didn't. I mean, I figured for sure she was gonna like surprise us or something. But you know what she got me hooked on next door? Coffee and croissants,
Oh,
courtesy
yes,
of La Sucre
yes.
this
Oh.
morning. So he makes. So when I was a kid in grade school on Friday, they on Fridays they would always serve pizza, and they would make pizza squares, right? And they make the best. I don't know. I don't know how. But next door, Emmanuel at La Sucre has replicated the pizza squares that I remember from high school. They're so good.
Wow.
I don't with pepperoni on them. We never had pepperoni back then, but oh my God, they're so good. So I typically will buy like 4 or 5 of them, bring them home at in the middle of the day, and then use them at night for dinner. Make a
Wow.
Caesar salad with the pizza squares, and life is good.
I
Wow.
think that there's nothing to eat something or drink something that you used to drink or eat when you were a child. It reminds a lot.
Yeah.
So
Love it.
that's
Uh, love it. Love it. Love it. Anyway, take care of yourself,
too.
and we will see everybody next week.
Yep.
Yes, next
And,
week.
let's pray no weather.
Yes.
How's that work? I'm going to take a look at all the updated weather models in just a little bit. 9 o'clock, the marine and tropical weather update brought to you by K Beach Club and Restaurant. Rob Lightbound, our chief meteorologist of Crown Weather and Island 92, will join us 9 o'clock live. Give us his thoughts on what's going to happen with Area of Investigation 91L. And the models are looking a little more in our favor this morning, but I think it's still a little bit too soon to tell. A little bit too soon to tell. But and I don't share any of this with all this information with the idea to instill fear or to create panic. The whole thing about this is to keep people informed and knowledgeable so that you know that if sometime next week we say now is the time to pull the trigger and execute your plan, the plan is already done. You know what you need to do. It's just a matter of bring everything inside, close the shutters, and bang, you're ready to go. That's what it's all about. Marine and tropical weather update, 9 o'clock, right here on Island 92 and Z105.1. Shirley and Judy, thank you for coming in from Brightpath
Corporate
you.
commercial tax advisory and immigration services.
and real estate too.
And real
Yes.
estate.
Real estate.
Take care, guys. We'll see you next week.
Take care.
It
See
is
you next
just 8:29 as we work our way through the morning together. Please stay with us. Here's everything that's happening tonight.